often take for granted how connected our modern world is. These isolated locations, inhabited by small communities, offer breathtaking landscapes and a lifestyle far removed from modern civilization. Here are the top 10 most remote inhabited places on Earth, where reaching them is an adventure in itself. 1. Tristan da Cunha, South Atlantic Ocean. Known as the most remote inhabited island in the world, Tristan da Cunha sits over 1,500 miles from the nearest landmass, which is South Africa. This small volcanic island is home to just a few hundred residents. With no airport, the only way to reach Tristan da Cunha is via a 7-day boat ride from Cape Town. 2. Alert, Nunavut, Canada. The northernmost inhabited place on Earth, Alert is located less than 500 miles from the North Pole. With a permanent population of around 60 people, this military and research station experiences extreme conditions, including months of complete darkness during the winter. Accessibility is limited to military aircraft, and only those on official missions visit this icy outpost. 3. Pitcairn Island, South Pacific Ocean. With a population of about 50 people, Pitcairn Island is one of the least populated places on the planet. Situated in the vast South Pacific Ocean, its nearest neighbor is over 300 miles away. Pitcairn is best known for being settled by the descendants of the mutineers from the HMS Bounty, and is accessible by a boat that arrives a few times per year. 4. Barrow, Longyearbyen, Alaska, USA. Longyearbyen, formerly known as Barrow, is the northernmost town in the United States. Located along the Arctic Ocean, it is one of the coldest and most isolated places in North America. Cut off by icy terrain and surrounded by vast tundra, the town is accessible only by plane. During winter, Longyearbyen endures over 60 days of darkness. 5. Oktoorite, Greenland. Oktoorite is one of the most isolated settlements in Greenland, a country known for its vast, uninhabitable ice sheets. The town, with a population of around 450, is difficult to access due to sea ice that blocks ships for much of the year. Helicopters and small planes are often the only way in, and the residents rely heavily on hunting and fishing for sustenance. 6. Lanada, Peru. Situated high in the Andes at an altitude of over 16,000 feet, Lanada is the highest permanent settlement on Earth. This gold mining town is extremely difficult to reach, requiring treacherous mountain roads and a slow, bumpy journey. The harsh conditions, low oxygen levels, and poor infrastructure make this town both fascinating and formidable. 7. Easter Island, Chile. Famous for its giant stone statues known as Moai, Easter Island lies over 2,000 miles from the Chilean mainland. Despite its remoteness, it's home to around 7,000 residents. The island has one small airport, and flights arrive a few times a week. The isolation of Easter Island has preserved its unique culture and archaeological wonders. 8. Longyearbyen, Svalbard, Norway. Longyearbyen is the northernmost settlement with over 1,000 residents. Located in the Svalbard archipelago, halfway between mainland Norway and the North Pole, this Arctic town endures long polar winters. While it has an airport, Longyearbyen's isolation is still extreme, with polar bears frequently spotted near town and an endless white wilderness surrounding it. 9. Ukon, Siberia, Russia. Known as one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth, Ukon regularly experiences winter temperatures as low as -50 degrees Celsius (-58 degrees Fahrenheit). This village in the Russian Far East is a remote, frozen land where reaching the nearest city can take days by road. The residents have adapted to the brutal cold, surviving with little access to modern conveniences. 10. Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, Tristan da Cunha. Yes, Tristan da Cunha makes a second appearance on this list with its capital, Edinburgh of the Seven Seas. This tiny town, with just a few hundred residents, is the only settlement on the island. With no hospital, airport, or significant infrastructure, life here is one of self-sufficiency. Supplies arrive only by sea, making every trip an event for the local community. Conclusion: these remote places remind us that even in our highly connected world, there are pockets of humanity living in isolation, relying on nature, tradition, and resilience to survive. Whether in the frozen north, remote islands, or towering mountains, these communities show us how life persists in the most extreme environments on Earth.